This is my task 1 for promotional videos, in which I must analyse promotional videos. The first one is informational. This is a promotional video about a supplement called Lucky Buck. Lucky Buck is a mineral that is used to attract deers into an area so that they can be tracked easier. People like to hunt deers, take photographs and even study them. Using Lucky Buck makes the task of locating a deer simpler. The entire video was shot poorly and the quality was very low. At the start of the video there was an introduction to the organisation that owns Lucky Buck. The introduction included a montage photograph of deers and the Lucky Buck bucket itself. The only half decent element of the beginning is the slow motion opening of the leaves falling from the trees with a maroon sky in the background. I liked how the title bounced in at the left side of the screen, however it could have been a lot better looking. After the images are shown, there are 3 separate clips split up showing deers in the wild. The quality of these clips are terrible because shots are out of focus and it is difficult to know what you're supposed to be looking for. The camera is too shaky and far away to be able to make the deers out and see what they're actually doing. These 3 clips continue to run longer than what they should have. I found that I was losing interest already in what the promotional video was actually supposed to be about. The next footage shown was filmed by a Lucky Buck customer. I think it was a very bad idea to use amateur footage for this promotional video. Due to the promotional video being badly filmed, this pulled down the quality a lot.
After only 1 year on Lucky Buck, a customer brought us this footage on the property where he was feeding Lucky Buck. We estimate this buck at almost 260 inches.
The good thing that I liked about the promotional video was that the people in it knew what they were talking about and the music was appropriate. They had gone through a tremendous effort of filming for what they had gotten. This included the editing of the video and addition of the images. There were graphics added to the video with the Lucky Buck logo nearly at the top side of the screen. The next promotional video was Pastiche, called On the Runway. The opening shots of the video are sharp and nice, especially with the smooth black and white colouring added to them. The titles at the start are displayed nicely with the fade in and fade out. I like the font and style used for the title sequence. All of the shots used in the video are terrific, except they were all handheld. I found that using the shots without a tripod actually lowered the quality of the video and ruined it. The title sequence that introduced the student's name was far too long. It should have only shown a small number instead of everyone's name. The effects used were good, but in the end it was too much and really had overstepped the mark. Whenever all of the students are walking towards the college, they all look depressed. I know this is a promotional video, but I really think that students should have been smiling and socialising with each other before they meet their tutor. The low-faced expressions on the students as they make their way to college makes it appear that they are slaves to college and are dreading the next lesson and that their tutor is very strict. The music is fantastic and actually suits the tone that the creators are really going for. The next promotional video is a parody made by the company Kit Kat. The company Kit Kat that produced the chocolate bars created a promotional video of their product, only they had actually parodied one of Apple's iPhone promotional videos doing this. The video began with a young man talking about the brand and how the Kit Kat make their products. This Kit Kat employee had spoken passionately about the amount of time and dedication that had gone into the crafting of the Kit Kat card to make it pure. I found that his manner of speaking was similar to how an employee whose design technology would preach after creating a large product he'd spent the last 6 months working on. The wide shot used actually made the Kit Kat employee appear professional. His red clothing and depth of field made the employee stand out and had him displayed on a serious presence. There are cutaways of the employee holding the Kit Kat bar in his hand as he explained the details of it. While this employee is talking, the video cuts to animated sequences of the Kit Kat bar. The format and style that the Kit Kat bar animation is shown in resembles how Apple would present their products in a promotional video as well. Towards the end of the promotional video, there is an iPhone displayed and on it is a Kit Kat bar being shown. At this point in the video is making a definite stand that it is parodying the Apple iPhone promotional videos. The next promotional video is Surreal Media Group X Jessica White. The opening of the video shows a wide shot zooming in on a girl getting her hair done. This scene is in black and white to bring a sense of mysteriousness to the video. I believe it is to keep the audience guessing on what she is getting all dressed up for. In the next shot it shows her hair being straightened in slow motion. That could be to reflect on how long it takes for a girl to get properly dressed so that they look perfect. The next few cuts are shown of the girl from different sides. I think this was to show the other perspective on how she looks with all her makeup on and her hair properly straightened. Then the video shows a shot of a city, nighttime, and finally she is at an event. During the event she is being photographed by a lot of people. A lot of them would be press photographers and fans of the girls. During the scene there was actually graphics used. There is no actual moving image used. Instead there is a photograph of the girl sliding along the photographs. This is to represent how she truly feels when she is walking on the red carpet swarmed by cameras. The pacing of the promotional video is slow, but it also captured the process of how Jessica White would start with her makeup all the way to arriving at an event. The music is a mixture of metal, and I believe it would represent the emotions preparation for the event to actually being at the event in the end. The next promotional video is a montage of a company called Just Salad restaurant chain. During the promotional video there are close-ups and dolly shots of food being prepared and cut up by chefs. It literally is a montage of different foods being made and served to customers in a restaurant. Although the first half of the video is just showing various foods and certain ingredients that have been added into the foods. There are a couple of shots when food is sprinkled on and they have been sped up. The reason for those clips to be sped up was for pacing issues, as nobody wants to see food slowly dropped into their cup or a plate that long. The last shot shows a caterer person acknowledging and waving briefly at the camera as it pans from the kitchen area to the customers queuing up. That last shot was the one that I did not like because it was handheld. I feel that the shakiness ruined the quality of the promotional video. From the start up until that point in the video was very professionally done until the shaky cam came in. The next promotional video is Talking Heads. It's made by a company called Propel Growth who discuss technology sales process and how it benefits other companies and their employees. Throughout this video are facts and figures which are displayed using graphics along with a friendly professionalism male voice discussing briefly each term. I actually enjoyed watching all of the interesting information that was shown through the images as it clearly presented all the information that Propel Growth wanted to get across. The video was short and got straight to the point, making every second count. Each term that the man mentioned in the video were bullet pointed in graphics and then moved across the screen. The style used for the promotional video was perfect as it suited the overall theme that Propel Growth were using. I found that everything about this video was very appropriate. The professionalism with the man explaining the information made help Propel Growth to shine at a bright light. In this video they were looking to attract new customers and I believe that they had done so successfully. The next promotional video is a documentary about Africans that were adopted from their homeland and shoved into the America. The focus of this documentary is about what became of this maneuver and how the Africans that were shifted had experienced during it. The opening of the video had shown a graphic of Africa's continent and then images had faded through that image. Historic images are shown one after the other depicting the cruel event that had occurred. Whenever a graphic of America's continent is shown, the American flag appears to the left side of the screen in animation and moved as if it was being blown by the wind. The same technique is used whenever Brazil is mentioned and shown in the video as well. The video shows a montage of the African culture throughout the years so that the audience can get a sense of how they are and what they enjoy. At the start of the video, drum beats are played and is to match the African theme music. The drum beats were played to intrigue the audience and have them pay more attention to the detail of the video. It was also done so that the video would be closer to the African culture instead of some random music to take the video out of context. If African music had not been chosen for this video, then it would have been distanced from the culture and very awkward to watch and understand. The promotional video would not have been taken very seriously if that had been the case then.